Hello, I'm Dr. Ross Walker and welcome to The Checkup. I'd like to start over the next few weeks a series on stroke. Why talk about stroke? Stroke is the third leading cause of death in Australia. Stroke can cause severe disabilities. In many ways, if someone has a major heart attack and dies, it's a tragedy for the family. But if they have a stroke and they're disabled and they can no longer function properly, and that can go on for a number of months to years, it's a tragedy for that person as well. So I think anything we can do to prevent and treat stroke early is a good thing. So what is a stroke? A stroke is when the cerebral, the brain circulation is disrupted by something which then causes a degree of irreversible damage to part of the brain. That is a stroke. Sometimes it can be reversed if you get to the hospital quickly. There's also what we call transient ischemic attacks. Transient ischemic attacks where you have a reversible neurologic deficit that's there for less than 24 hours, typically occurs less than a half an hour. So how do you know if you're having a stroke? The Stroke Foundation talks about FAST. What is FAST? FAST stands for F for face, A for arm, S for speech, and T for time. What do I mean by that? If you notice any sort of symptoms, drooping of the face, numbness in the face, pins and needles, if you notice that your arm's not working well or your legs, if your speech has changed, any of those things may, not always, but may indicate a stroke, and it's important to get to the hospital as quickly as possible. That's what the T's for time. Because if we can get you there quickly, we now have wonderful techniques to actually reverse the stroke in many cases. That's The Checkup. We'll talk more about this next week.